Catch a nap. Come on in, everybody. Oh man, let me see something. I got a bunch of things going on right now, so trying to get set up right. Bang, here we go. Breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby. That's the theme song. Oh man, fuck. I might have to sing it over again for hologram. They ain't in yet. Hologram not in yet, y'all. They ain't popped in yet. I might have to come back with the theme song, like bring it back like Screw. Breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby. That's the theme song for my hologram folks just pulling in the house. What's good? What's good? Yeah, I'm doing something new, y'all. Bear with your boy. I know people might not like, man, what you doing, man? You got this man that brought his whole show to where Facebook, where Miss Young, where the cake's at. I'm trying to see some but whatever. My page, so welcome to my page, everybody. Where we have, I was trying something new. I might do bring the podcast to Facebook for a little bit. Try to get on my feet, right? Spread my message. I got a little bit to say, you know, in these opinionated times. Got a little bit of information for y'all, and I don't know, man. YouTube weird over there, y'all. They go to tripping when you say something, make the powers that be mad or whatever. They go to tripping with your boy. But we over there too, man. And I think on my 100 show, I'm gonna start loading on where we could get podcasts where our podcasts are distributed. Ma, you sleeping? You want me to close that door? You can close that door. Hold on, y'all, because that stuff over there.
You want me to close?
I close it because you are mighty loud over there, well, SVU. You ain't watching. Now, let me see. Oh, what it is. Chicago Fire. Miss Young watching, she got them firefighters over there. She looking for the firefighter calendar. Y'all Miss Young a firefighter calendar. Yeah, man, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this, right? We can start this off. I don't even know what the caption was. I see that but that is old news. I just caught wind of it recently. Like, man, I ain't even know that. That pepper spray victims in the George Floyd protest, you got pepper sprayed in that protest, man. You might get about 20 bands. They ain't do that out here in Houston, though. You know, they did they marched with the popos out here in H-Town, but you know how it is in Texas, though, man. They don't be playing. You know, Texas is Juneteenth. They holler, you know, we just got that. And boy, they did do that for President Joseph. He got us some Juneteenth celebration. But yeah, that's what they on in Texas. I hear they still on that kind of time, on that Juneteenth kind of time. But whatever though, y'all, you know. They ain't gonna get me anyway if they ever go to protesting again or hit them streets like that. Shoot, you know, I ain't down no way. But if y'all down to go out there like that, especially if you You know, another, I'm pretty sure we'll get another popo, you know, we'll get another one of them kind of incidents. I'm pretty sure, especially with the elections coming up. When is that? You already know they gonna be hyped up then. We ain't seen that on. I ain't seen that yet. Do they? Have we seen that? Has that been a thing? In the past this year, I don't think I've seen any popos knocking folks out. I'm pretty sure they are, but you just haven't been seeing it. But what, Philly, New York, I don't know, Philly, what, 9 million. So they paying to the protesters. So on the next go around, because you know they got to get us pitted against each other for something. And maybe it's in the air, I don't know. Also, you can find some 10-4 hat books that'll say some stuff like, you know, they put it in the water, fluoride, whatever, I don't know. Fluoride in your toothpaste too, though. But, you know, they got 10-4 hat books that say that fluoride make you more susceptible to mind control. So, I don't know, when the powers that be say, hey, y'all, it's time for y'all to go at each other, you know, they'll be going, what's going on, y'all? We got strawberry cake jars. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all dropping in on the live. I don't know. I might bring back go live later today too. Just you know, holler at the folks dropping in, showing support. Maybe want to drop in where they dropping the support in from. Want to, you know, put your hood on the map and give your hood a shout out. We might do something like that a little bit later. You know, but. Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. I'll do something different. Maybe I'll, and we'll bring the show, man, to the book and to the live stream. I'm trying to get my live stream on the YouTube, but I need a few more subs so we can get some subscribers over there to the YouTube page. And let me see. Samara, what's good? I see y'all popping in. Appreciate y'all popping in. Oh, I did ask that, man. What's going on with the kids today? Why are the kids so depressed? And I know one thing. I know these kids not, maybe, but the son, I ain't gonna lie, that son is a beast. That 2023 son is a beast, right? So you gotta respect that game, you know, when that son say, hey, y'all, when the son wants you to stay inside, you know, I'm with it, man. I respect the game. Oakland, California in the house. But I was saying, man, who was that? Miss Reezy 45. Thank you for dropping in. But yeah, man, I think that's got some sunlight deficiency, man. These kids, shoot. I know I looking over there. That's one thing. I try to get I got a 15-year-old, y'all. Greensboro in the house. Cora, thank you for dropping in. What's good? But yeah, man, so I got this 15-year-old, right? And I'm not saying that's just my I don't know if she's depressed per se, but the numbers, you know, the statistics are showing that, you know, especially with teenage girls. Depression is rampant, almost about half, 55%, maybe 45%. I'm not too much, I don't know exactly the number. Maybe I should have, I did look up a few things before this show, but I didn't know that I was, I don't know, that just came to me, right? But, yeah, I don't know if, sometimes I see, you know, it's just like, man. But then I see just, you know, her habits every day, how she move and what she got, activities, what she into, your leisure, what you doing. Can't really just be mad at a 50, you know, if you got a house if you have one of those households that, you know, where you can close the door. I know some houses you couldn't close the door and all. What the hell you doing? Got some closed doors. But I don't know, I was a 15-year-old with my door closed, my bedroom door closed. I know that's a teenage thing. You start coming into some privacy. Like, man, hey man, give me my space, bag up out for me. But I'm pretty sure, man, you got a lot of 15-year-olds out there just stuck in the room. Don't know, man. You gotta get you some sun. That sun make you feel better. Oh, Rhonda with the stars. Appreciate the stars. Diane, what's good? Appreciate the stars. Detroit in the house. Detroit. But yeah, man, it's like, man, that I just don't even see depression. Me at 15, I don't even depression. What was depression? Were we even familiar with a term like that? Depression, people depressed. I don't even remember, you know. We had some I don't know. I can't really just say, but I just, you know, I was gonna probably try to categorize a few people that I could remember that just was, you know, poke sad face, poke slow pokes, pokey, you know, especially when it came to coming outside or going to school, just dreaded it. And maybe so. I could see that a few folks maybe dreaded coming to school or dreaded being a teenager at the time, but it wasn't on the par. It wasn't mainstream with us, and the numbers weren't on par for us to, hey, they depressed. People depressed out here, you know. That was an adult thing, really. But also too, though, man, shit, when I was 15, 45-year-old man was old. It was like a fucking old, you know. You couldn't even wear, I think, shoot, when I was 15, you couldn't even wear, a 30-year-old couldn't even wear tennis shoes. As soon as you turn 30, you couldn't even wear tennis shoes anymore. You gotta you gotta walk around in some hard bottoms and a dress shirt everywhere. All right, you know, times change, the things change, so I understand that. Problems are created now so they can make a case now. Hey, I don't know. That's Jamie dropping in. I don't know, man. It is weird. It is a weird kind of attack that they have with some of the ideas that they introduce to the kids now. You know what I mean? Because shoot, at school, right? From the schools is just so stuff will become a self-fulfilling prophecy for them. They hear some stuff at school, you know, because I'm pretty sure they're hearing terms about depression and being you know, mental disability, or what is it? Mental health. Hello, Blunt. What's good? Yeah, mental health. I'm pretty sure is they dropping that in the schools along with all those other, you know, LGBT, QLMNOP plus $, !, and other things. I'm trying to order 3 red velvet, 3 pineapple jars. What do I do? Text 832-888-7859. Well, and on that note, we'll do a little commercial. Young's Bakery. This segment of the podcast is brought to you by Young's Bakery, 14583 Main Street. Text 832-888-7859 to order your cake and pineapple cream cheese pie jars. 8 ounce, y'all. Today, live stream, episode 90. I don't know what we on. We finna be knocking on 100 though, but brought to you by the strawberry cake, 8 ounce jar. Cake slice in the jar, buttercream icing. Nationwide shipping is included, everybody. We're doing two jars for $28. Commemorate our 28-year anniversary this year, 2023, in business. Young's Bakery been in business 28 years. 3 jars for $33, 4 jars for $39, 5 jars for $45, and 6 jars for $50. These are cake prices, everybody. Pineapple cream cheese pie jars are 2 for $35, 3 jars for $43. My bad, y'all. 3 jars for $43, 4 jars for $50. Pineapple cream cheese pie jars got a little bit different pricing on your selection, on your jars, cakes versus pies. Nationwide shipping is included in the price, everybody. Text 832-888-7859 to order. Sandra, what's good? Telling Miss Young, somebody telling you, hey, Sandra say, hey, mama. I don't know if she over there asleep watching Chicago something, fire. God bless y'all. Appreciate the blessings from you. But yeah, so we got the kids, they won't be cooped up in the house. It's like, man, go outside. You run around with your head hanging down, feeling, mad at the world. And I've texted, okay, Evelyn, give me a sec. Let me do my thing. I got these phones all right now occupied with hold on, y'all. They chopping up pecans over there out here. Chopping up pecans for them socket to me cakes. Can't worry about what another nigga think. Oh, that's liberation. And baby, I want it. Let me see what y'all been watching since the beginning. Have a prosperous day. Okay, Kel, watch it since the beginning. Elwood dropping in. Appreciate that, man. I told my daughter, man, I'm in there mopping the floor yesterday in the kitchen, man. I put something on. I tell her to get on duty with the kids. Your boy, bro, he think that he belong in the kitchen for some reason. I already know what he doing. He trying to get over there to that refrigerator with his slick self, So I'm like, man, get this dude out the kitchen. Let me see. Nah, I ain't gonna forget you, Evelyn. I got you. Yeah, so man, stop. Like, put something on. She dropped that Equimini on, some Rosa Parks. She like, man, you ain't gonna like what I listen to. That's her escape music. She a music head. Man, that's my music, my thing. Listening to some music. I'm trying to get in. She's so creative though. I'm trying to get into trying to write some music. Trying to get into shifting her energy. Them energies built up in her. I'm trying to get her to harness them and move them around, put them to good use, right? And I know she's creative anyway, but coming from me though, it's just like, man, you gotta say certain things, cause you my dad. She hit me with that a lot, so. She don't, that's her excuse to not believe the good things that I tell her, right? She'll believe the bad stuff because I can see it. I can see how, if I go to telling her some bad stuff about herself, I can see how it's affecting her. They say the truth hurts, right? But I can see how it's bothering her. But I tell her some good stuff. That's her excuse to not accept any of the positive things that I tell her. She like, you my dad, you gotta say that anyway. You gotta say that. I don't gotta say nothing. I mean, I tell her, I ain't gotta say nothing. But she dropped some Equimini on. So I was like, oh, you tripping? What you mean I'm not going? If the music good, I'm on it. Whether it's from 2020, from 2000, from 1990, from 1960, if it's good, I'm on it. I like good music, right, too. And so I say, man, let me put you on some stuff. I hit her with that. I forgot what that was. What that can't worry about. Well, oh, that's that liberation. Yeah. Can't worry about what another nigga think out here. But you cannot teach that to a teenager. They just got to go through that. Because every teenager, just the way the school's set up, the school just I don't know, the way it's set up, the social height, the social structures of the school, the way it's set up. Every kid, you're gonna go through school, and you know, you wanna, if you get an opportunity to be in the end, to get in the end crowd, you know, I don't turn it down. It's kind of like I don't know, you know, I was gonna, maybe it's like, you know, the whole selling your soul thing out here. I thought that was a myth before, but hey, man. But it's just like, man, everybody got their price, right? You know, when the opportunity arrives, who knows? Not for me. I don't give a damn. I ain't with it, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, just us people, being people with when that opportunity arises, start real early, right? When that opportunity arises, if you could be in the in crowd, most people don't, you know, in school, shoot, that's just, they roll with it. I'm in, I'm what's up. And just kind of like subtly, you know, it's subtle, subtly, right? You know, sometimes, right, you want to be, I can remember my 9th grade year in high school. I didn't go to the feeder middle school, right? They had the feeder middle school, the dialing. I didn't go to the feeder middle school. So when I popped up, my dad made a deal with me, right? Like, hey man, because he really wasn't for me going to this school, to Madison. Like, nah, I went to the school in the hood. We walked to school. And my dad really wasn't for that. Like, nah. And I feel him. and he was right about it. He was right. Like, nah, you know, nah, get out the neighborhood, you know, because I still, like, the people in the neighborhood that I went to the school with, I knew everybody. I knew people, but I didn't know, like, when you know, I didn't come from the feeder middle school. So, you know, you already in 9th grade, so you already don't even know a third of the, 3/4 of the school, right? You already don't know. But then even just inside the 9th grade, I didn't really know. I knew the people from the neighborhood. I knew a few people because I played like little league sports and stuff. And then I went to elementary. I don't know who I don't even know if I can remember people like that. I probably, I remember 1 or 2 people from the elementaries around the neighborhood. My best friend I had a best friend that was my best friend in elementary and my best friend in middle school, Lonnie Fagans. That was my best friend. And we went to high school together, but we weren't best friends though in high school. We were friends though, but I was all out there. That was my best friend when we was into Beavis and Butthead and NBA Jam, and you know what I mean. And then shoot, I don't know, man. High school for me, I got off into some other stuff. 10th, 11th grade. I don't hate talking. I got some good stories from back then, but my teenage stories. No, I got some pretty crazy teenage stories. You know, we were wild coming up. Not even pre-adolescent, but I don't be wanting my daughter to hear them, and then she feel like, you know, I'm a outdo. But I don't even see that. I don't even see that in my daughter though. Really, you know. But the internet, I can imagine, everybody, just imagine, just think about, excuse me, I just think about 20 and 30 and 40-year-old and 50-year-old women and men comparing themselves to each other. Just imagine that, man. Everybody's souped up in the teenage years with, with the comparisons. And man, just comparing yourself, that'll rob, comparing yourself with other people will just rob you out a lot of joy in life. Unless you just all the way at the top with everything, and that's just as far as the numbers go, man. That's that's you one in a million, man, one in a billion, and then you got everybody else, right? Or 1 in a 10 million. Then you got everybody else that's just just regular person. You just out here and you just trying to find your way, and then you playing that game and you comparing. It's always something out there better than you. It's always somebody out there that look better. It's always somebody out there more talented in what you do. Do you see yourself in Bro Dog? What about Bro Dog? What you mean? Do I see myself in? Bro, a year old. My mama kicking it a bunch with him. I think she see a lot of me. I think she see a lot of me as a 1-year-old, and I think my mama mentioned she loves some Bro Dog. Hardly more a nana's baby, but see, her nana was our nana. Shoot, for I don't know, a year at least till she could walk. My oldest, my 15-year-old, she got a big hole missing in her character from me being missing from her life. I see it. It slapped me in the face. It slapped me in the face all the time. But I really can't. I left a newborn. I didn't the whole first 6 years of her life, and then I think the first 7 years of a child's development is just so detrimental to, how stuff start playing out for them when they grow up. And I missed all of that, man, and it slapped me in the face all the time. I could see like pieces of like that hole that's missing. I could see just, but what can you do? But and I don't want to just harp too much. I don't want to go too long on my fam, y'all. I will shout out my dad though. I put that in there, arguing with him, arguing with my dad. Think about my dad since we on some family. Arguing with my dad is like, y'all mean was 190 pounds when he came into the league. I watching the goddamn. I've been watching every game. How you gonna take? And I'm like, bro, Yao Ming was 7'6". What you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, a 7'6" skeleton probably is 200 pounds minimum, 250 pounds. 200, at least 225. Yo, so I'm like, well, let's just Google it. Because I already know the man was 315. He talking about Yao Ming versus Shaq. Let me see. You a smart guy, dude. You play all day, but you'll tell, man, appreciate that, Elwood, man. Yeah, I'm pretty, I'd read a bunch, man, but, man, knowledge was knowledge, right? Knowledge overrated. The application of knowledge is underrated. But I guess your application of knowledge will give you wisdom out here in these streets. And shoot, I done forgot most stuff than the average probably didn't learn, but shoot, it's a lot of stuff too though that I know that really just like you just like what really can I do with this information? But I guess I see what I can do. I come on here, make some do a podcast, come on here and talk. People already wondering like, damn man, what do he do anyway? What do he do anyway? People sit, watch my videos. You just seen every video that I do, and you be like, what do he do? I make videos. And I pump jars. I work at the bakery. I'm at the bakery. I'm pumping. I'm marketing. I market the business people But I know too though, man. That's them old baby boomers. A lot of them baby boomers be hating on your boy too though, especially on the book. Not a lot, but I see some of them. I see them baby boomers in the comments hating on your boy, trying to judge me, thinking I'm out here like some kind of bum when I'm a goddamn self-made rock star. Let me stop y'all with my self-proclamations. But you know, we are self-proclaimed generation or a self-proclaimed society now. I think that's probably what it is. I don't do enough tooting my horn on the internet and make folks think they try to come at me like I'm some kind of bum or something. You know, he probably live off his wife. No, she living off me. God, nah, let me stop that, folks. You know, we already. Anyway, man. But yeah, man, so now I'm telling my daddy, like, listen, man, I go Google it. Google what the man weight was, how much Yao Ming weighed when he came into the league. Google it. I say, well, he got his Siri. No, he don't got, is that his Siri? Yeah, it is his Siri. I don't know if he probably named it something else. Know what I'm saying? Bethel. Oh, Bethel. What year did Yao Ming, how much did Yao Ming weigh his rookie year coming in there? And I asked, Yao Ming, the stats, Yao Ming, owner, Shanghai, just saying all kind of crazy stuff. I'm saying, man, look, man, ESPN right here, man. The man was 280. Like he's 7'6". The man 280. That's why he get hurt. His feet get hurt. Man, way too much. Then they bulked him up so he could play against Shaq. And then he was 315. They bulk everybody up when they come to the league anyway, because you got to have some bulk, you know. But, shoot, that man weighed too much. So, you know, I think we was talking about Zion Williamson coming to Houston. You know, Zion Wilson good for a good 40 games, 35 games. But him too, man, just shoot too that weight on them bones sometime. Man, you gotta get ready, man. You gotta get bulked up. Anyways, I don't know. But back to my daddy. So now I'm like, listen, man, 290, 280 when he came to the league. Oh, I don't believe that bullshit. You believe that? They'll argue with the Google. My mama too. My mama think that the Google be wrong. The Google. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. But I don't know, man. Hopefully though, back to my daughter, man, maybe something good, you know. I think that more teenagers, but not even just teenagers. Shoot, the internet didn't even make grown folks become introverts. I'm an introvert. I'd rather talk on the video. I'd rather sit there talk on the video than like actually talk, you know what I mean? So I won't even sit and talk to folks. Not to say that, but I don't be having no also, shoot, there don't be no time like that though, you know. Shoot, kids trying to get some bills paid around this mug, but I don't know, you know, shoot, I'm not the most social person. I don't go out. Cali in the house, what's good? I love me then some out here on hologram. Yeah, I don't go, I don't do much. So it's hard to kind of, you know, I can't really, I don't know what the preach to a 15-year-old, you know, that wants to be social, that wants a social life. I'm like, man, it's overrated, all that stuff, you know, be tripping, you know, all that friends, bah humbug, friends, that's me. But then I don't know. I also understand too, women different. Females are different. They are a different creature than a man, you know. For a man, friend is more kind of like a teenage and seeing your 20-year-olds. That's what friends about. Man, you know what I mean? Kind of get off into your family. And so I don't know. Y'all, Mr. I don't know on the podcast. I don't want y'all to sit here thinking like, think you know everything. Sitting that's another. Sometimes too talking to folks will feel like I'm rubbing off, like I'm, you know, thinking that nigga think he know too much that nigga. So I hate to try to tell anybody anything, especially how to live. Let me see. I got a good idea for your jaws. How about a tiramisu? I don't know, man. Maybe so. That do sound like a good idea. Who is that? Tony. Miss Young, she, you know, my Miss Young, old dog. So teach you, you know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm not calling my mama a dog. I know folks are, he called his mama a dog. I seen somebody, he said his mama is the devil now, but the devil can work through folks. Sometimes, even your kids, even your family, even yourself at times, in this spiritual warfare that we got going on every day, right? I don't know. I think that I don't know. God might come back in the style. Seems like the last, I haven't really just been keeping count, but God was a trendy thing. Now, check this out. At 15, 16 years old, when I was in high school, God was a trendy thing. That was a trendy thing to go to church. You had a trendy set of folks that was, you know, you had a piece of a sector of the in crowd that was part of their thing on Sundays. Going to the church. We had a couple churches in the neighborhood that was, you know, like a Brentwood church. Brentwood they had a McDonald's in they church at one time, 2-story. I think the biggest dome structure in I don't know, some such and such hemisphere, somewhere maybe Texas, Louisiana, Southern Hemisphere. And I don't know. I might be saying some stuff wrong too though, but that was our thing. Like on Sunday, we go to church, get fly, dress up, you know, and then go to Chimichan's after and get chicken fried rice and a beef fried rice and a big thing of sweet and sour sauce. And then we put all that in a pot and pour the sweet and sour sauce all on it. That was Sunday tradition for a little bit coming up in the hood, right? And then I don't know if it was this millennium, but shoot, God got kind of started playing out really. You just be like, man, it ain't really just as prevalent, especially the blue-eyed Jesus, the white Jesus. People start getting more information, especially the community. Shoot, they start getting more information, man. Ain't just as, you know, grandma and them, they love white Jesus. They put white Jesus on the wall. They frame white Jesus with the blue eyes. That boy used to be on a picture on the wall. And grandma and them house in some places, but I don't know, you know. So, but with God and them religions and all, man, you gotta do a lot of studying. Not studying, but there's so much to know when you going down that journey, right? for you to even, come up with something that could even make sense for yourself. I think that's all just, everybody's journey different on that. Let me see. You just can't stop Bible bumping, man. I ain't trying to Bible bump, man, but we used to go to the wide cafeteria at the church. Yeah, Tony in the house. Yeah, man, I feel you. Who was that? LeBron Flock. I feel you, too. I have been, the Bible, but, man, I don't know. This will be on my heart, man. It seemed like, the time, man, it's like like the devil prevalent. And when you sit and think about it, like depression prevalent for the kids. I just sit and look at my kids, looking at my kids like, man, this shit, some of the stuff that the kids today, the kids today, man, every 15-year-old, it's not a 15-year-old right now, I believe, in this country, and that's any race. Right now, it's not a 15-year-old that don't know about that, or that don't have a notion or have some kind of idea about that whole concept of selling your soul to the devil. You know what I mean? That just wasn't no thing when I was 15. Not to say that wasn't here. Because I'm pretty sure that nothing new under the sun, not even no idea original. All this shit was created at once, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Nah, I'm just talking is because they was already on you about it. Yeah, man, people, I feel you. But this, we in my house too though. LeBron Fly, shit, I know that much. Man. When you get your own spot, man, when you doing your own thing, I ain't saying this is my own. This ain't my bakery. It's my mama bakery. But this is my social media platform. So you just do what you want in your own house. But I'm on episode 98 too. So shoot, I ain't really saying nothing new. I always had, some of these philosophies really not too new. I got some new philosophies also though, especially after 2020 here, after this pandemic hit. But man, I just play the fool on social media, and I'm gonna bait and switch on y'all. Then I might bait and switch again. But I don't get it twisted though. I ain't trying to change the world though. Shoot, cause the world not. It ain't. I don't think that's the way it's set up. We might. They'll hit us with some. They'll hit us with some songs or hit us with some stuff in the, some sayings and some phrase or some make some posters. Put them on the wall in the school for the kids. One person can change the world. You thinking, but hey, but maybe the world gonna change regardless. So not to say it like that, but to change it for good. Sure. Hey, has the world ever been for good? Mostly. Not saying it's not good out here, but just what's winning. And what's always been winning, and then that just kind of send you back to that old book thumping, that book thumping, but it tell you in there though that this place is just the land of the earth is for the wicked, this was his land, and I just see it. and it had it was a hole. I seen the holes it had. Like, damn, man, that shit really do be having like a hole on the kids, on the children. But that's where they get them anyway. I know that, That's why Victoria's Secret got pink, so they can market to the 12, to the kids, to your children. 10. That's why they, and then they want the kids, man. That shit crazy, but it's really not. So, having half the teenage population depressed, Might just be by design. Might just be the way it's supposed. And then, shoot, hey, because as soon as they 18, as soon as they get old enough to go into the doctor on their own and tell us that they depressed or been depressed as a teenager or whatever, just hook them up. Hook them up with them drugs. But see, the thing about them drugs, I ain't got no problem with no drugs, right? I was born in '95. My granny was making us go to church every Sunday, right? Wednesday too for the Bible study, right? But yeah, so my thing for the drugs, when you tell them you depressed, the drugs they give you, man, it kill everything on the inside, your feelings, all that. Your motivation, you know what I mean? Your idea. I can't. So, you know, if you're a creative, you creating. You're not creating on. You're not creative under that medicine. You a zombie. That's what they trying to get you to be, man. Oh man, they trying to zombify you, and they zombifying the kids too already. Shoot, really. Hey man. Did y'all know that in Russia, it's a man right now that's like more dangerous than Putin? That they feel or be more dangerous than Putin? And right now, Putin is like the second most ruthless or the most feared leader in the world behind your boy over there in North Korea, the Kim Jong-un or whatever. We South Koreans too though, so y'all don't even, even though it ain't nothing but offense. Depression is a chemical imbalance that has to be corrected with a chemical, Coretta says. I don't know, man. So, also too though, they got some natural plant-based medicines also that's supposed to aid with mental health or depression. I don't want to really get off into that, but shoot, exercise. Is it some I wonder how many depressed people that work out at the gym all the time. If they had statistics on that, how many depressed people that work out, that go to the gym 3 times a week? I don't go to no gym, but I ain't depressed. I know though that if I did though, I know if I was depressed though, if I were going through something though, I do know though, 100 push-ups, 200 push-ups, or running around the corner, or running down the block and coming, or walking from my house to my mama's house. That's a 3-mile walk. I know that. Shoot, that's what I would do if I really couldn't get out of a rut. But yeah, also too though, there is some conditions, when your chemicals are balanced that, may need some medication. But we a country that's most of the country on medication. I don't think the numbers, justify that. The people, the levels of people with a chemical imbalance, or how deep they are, just why so many people on a prescription drug in this country. Does everybody need it? Sure. Or, also too though, they market, if you watch TV, most advertisements on TV is a drug advertisement anyway. So, what do I know, right? I'm supposed to be talking to a baby anyway. They just be messing up my podcast. I can't get them to sit still. Damn sure for not know hour. And with me talking, string being on the way though. Old Started View, she about ready for her own mic. That girl can hold a conversation. She just made 3. at in April. You know, I don't know if she got some family members. We've been with the family this weekend, and we got some family members that think she's pretty smart, but. I know, I ain't gonna, holler at me when you're in third grade, string bean. We see how smart you really is. Can you count some, can you count some money? You know how much change you supposed to get back? Or can you tell time? Well, as far as on the regular clock that's not digital, shoot, dang. I don't know if my daughter could tell time on the clock, on the watch. Unless it's digital. I don't even know. They don't teach cursive anymore, but we need cursive for, right? But yeah, man, it's a man in Russia, right? Russia already in war, right? With Ukraine. Okay. And in the middle of the war, they was finna with the Wagner group. They got another dude supposed to be his homeboy, ex-homeboy. He like, man, we finna start a coup. We finna overthrow the government inside already. And I'm just like, and then they saying that we don't want him to be in control. Shoot, he worse than Putin. Like, damn, these people worse than. Like, goddamn, boy. Also, too, man, I know that what they did, didn't they accidentally send $6 billion over there to Ukraine? I was talking about what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, that submarine, and then they kind of switched to that submarine that went missing. One of the easiest way. I don't know what happened, and rest in peace to the folks. I'm not trying to speak like I know what happened, but I was just like, hey, you do know, like, one of the easiest ways to fake a death is in that water, right? And then I don't even know if I said that, but shoot, the best place to go if you fake your death too is Ukraine. I don't think you gotta have no ID to get no light bill or to turn no lights on out there. I don't know if that's true or not. I think most of the country mostly is like a farmland. But so I don't know how much that was just something. I didn't know that though. I just wanted to say that. Like, dang, I didn't even know that. They got people that's worse. That's worse. That's even, damn, right? That boy Putin went. I think Putin went in Robert Kraft in New England and the New England Patriots. Like, he went in the owner's office and stole one of the Super Bowl rings. Like, how the fuck you let him in your house? How he even get to that floor to your house? Who let this motherfucker up on this floor? Right? It says portals at the bottom of the ocean to get to different dimensions in the world. Who said that? I don't know. It might be though, man. Who knows? I wouldn't put nothing past that, But who said that shit though? How the hell they know? I went, did they go and come back? Can you go and come back? How you come back though? Right? You need Mr. Peabody, man. Sharon Peabody. You need Mr. Peabody to make you a machine. I'm pretty sure Mr. Peabody know how to get somewhere and then come back. Getting there one thing, but like, how the hell are you supposed to get back, right? But if it is, maybe just go through the same hole. If it's a hole, you go through a hole, end up in you just go through the hole you came out of. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Shit. Anyways, but Prigozhin, that's his name. It's like, shit, we finna take over, man. You don't know what you doing, Putin. So I don't know what I know they spent some money, man. 200 billion. But the United States got a black card. I might just be saying, I don't know if that's gonna be pissed. I mean, that's public news. I don't see how they get mad at your boy. I ain't nothing anyway, but a nigga that be getting cussed out by his Korean mama anyway. But I do think that I like, hey man, the United States government got a black card on spending. No limit. There's no limit. I don't know, man. So shoot, and we gotta send another 100 billion or 200 billion over there. I don't really, that's what I'm saying, man. You don't know how this stuff go, man. Follow the money. What they tell us is just something to tell us. And I ain't been past that point where I don't know, man. You ain't just finna be telling me anything. You probably can tell me some stuff that's anything and get by me, but it just comes from, you know, what a lot of places just they losing their reputation. They not, you know, you could have been a reputable source at one time, then shoot, once you start lying and getting caught up in your lies, you're really not that reputable. Or you probably never was that reputable. You just didn't really have too many avenues to catch folks up on their lies. We ain't had access to the information. You know, information is the information that Pandora. They opened that Pandora's box of information, and it's like putting the toothpaste back into the toothpaste. You can't control it, but you can litter it with propaganda, and I think that's where we at right now. And so, even in this land of infinite information, it's just you don't know what is true, what is not. And this it's a demand right now in the society for skeptics, right? Man, we need some skeptics out here because we became this society that'll believe anything and that. I've been saying that, man. People believe anything and people will buy anything. What's in the jars, Mr. Ollie? I got strawberry cake jars, and since they asking, man, this segment of the podcast is brought to you by Mr. Wink Emoji. You just have to look them up on Instagram, but also text 832-888-7859 to order your cake and pineapple cream cheese pie jars. I'm about to go get me oh shit, it is fall. I gotta go. I'm tripping. I ain't got nothing but a little bit more left in me, man. I gotta go pick these kids up, and I got a couple more, and the battery about to die. See, I guess I just go to the battery die. I don't know. That's been my thing. That's what I've been doing. I'm doing something new, y'all. I'm finna just put the live show. I'm finna just put my podcast and make that the live show, and bam, 2 birds, 1 stone. Woo! Hit it with the stone. Woo. Get that mug with the pink, bounce off, pink, like a split when you bowling. When it's a bowling, you got the pin over there and the pin over there. You gotta hit one pin, make that mug hit the other pin. I'm trying to do some bowling splits around this mug, I guess. Let me see what we got going. But yeah, so they, you know, I don't know, man. War is a weird thing because it's a weird thing because they always lying. You always go to war under false pretenses. I don't know if always, but usually, yeah, most likely, yeah. I mean, within the last 100 years, right? Pretty much the wars always, people you invade another country, and then 50 years later is for some other reason, the whole reason why they did that. But who knows? I don't know. And two, though, I know it's big money in weapons and weaponry. And them be the coolest toys. It's the coolest toy for a man, right? A weapon. A car, right? What toy could be cooler? These are man toys. Weapons, right? You gotta use them for some. Shoot, we got all these cool ass weapons. Man, we got the We gotta use these for something. You know, they got a weapon out there, the voice of God. They got a weapon where they can put, I think, from like 300 yards away, they can whisper a hunch in your head. Don't do that. Do that. Kill everybody. Kill everybody in this. They got weapons where they can put a message like a message like that in your head from 300 yards away. The voice of God. The voice. Listen, I ain't trying to be spit. I seen the shit on the TED Talk. I don't know if it, He said, I saw it on the TED Talk. The man said that the weapon's $70,000. It cost $70,000, and they got a bunch of them out there. You can it's just, I don't know, it's some kind of, you can mess with the vibration field or some kind of way. They can make it look like it's troops marching on the side of a mountain with this weapon. You see what I'm saying? Right? They got stuff like that out there. They been had. So anyway, let me, because I don't know who I don't know, right? And I'm not trying to you go to talking a certain way, and the powers that be, they don't be with that stuff, man. I've been on to that though. Let me see what we got going on over here. But yeah, man, the kids today, back to my daughter, maybe being an introvert, you could use that for something, right? Even now, right? I read an article once about a girl. This was in the beginning of the YouTube era, where it was a girl. She was like one of the first YouTube stars that just kind of, just blew up in the early stages of YouTube, just making videos in her bedroom. You know what I mean? Just doing nothing. But it was in the beginning stages, though. They'll cut them switches on for folks. The beginning stages, the people that was on YouTube in the early, them people you could rack up. It's kind of like TikTok, Blick Block, a year or 2 or 3 ago. You came in then, shoot, it was easy to run up some numbers. Back in the day, he said, made a heart attack gun. Yeah, they got a heart attack gun. Raz_rebel_divine. Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, they didn't even know back in the day. They got that now. A heart attack gun. hit you with a heart attack. They got some hell of crazy weapons out there. They got some the technology, So they way more advanced too, though, than when the public knows. But I just saw that on the TED Talk about the voice of God. They $70,000. I don't know. So shoot, it's like public information. Missiles be $1 million. Tomahawk missile, $1 million. So this how you rack up a $200 billion bill with weapons like these, right? I can just imagine when them aliens drop, because shoot, if you think $1 million for a human killing missile, man, them alien killing missiles, you already know them mugs got to be at least about $10-20 million. But they'll get it back, man, from the taxpayer. They'll get it back. Ain't no tripping. Anyways, man, also too though, they got that hit you with some sound waves. Yeah, they do. I think that gutter CEO in the house, yeah, that voice of God weapon, it make you what was that gun that girl had? What was that movie, Kick Ass, where she had that gun that it was like a wand, and she touched him, the girl started throwing up and defecating and all on herself, shitting on herself and stuff. Yeah, they got stuff like, yeah. I think that voice of God weapon can hit you with that frequency. Make you just, make you start throwing up. Make you start, shitting on yourself, right? Oh, and they growing the meat in the lab too. So, the chicken, right? Like, what? I thought they had. I thought it was like. I thought chickens was everywhere, and you could stack them up on top of each other and everything. I don't know, but now they finna grow them in the pan, in the petri dish or something, or in the big tin, big tin can. They finna grow the meat, lab grown meat. It's like lab grown diamonds. You can get lab grown diamond, but a lab grown diamond ain't, you know. So if the ring $5,000, I can get the lab grown, you know, with the lab grown diamond, I can get the ring for $3,500. It's like, shit, I don't know, man, goddamn. So shoot, but you know, the markup on a regular diamond is super crazy anyway. So I could just imagine the markup on the lab grown diamond, right? Think about that shit. They want the lab-grown diamond. They want $3,500 for the $5,000 ring. You want the $5,000 ring, or we can give you the lab-grown ring that look just like the $5,000 ring, but for $3,500. But if it's like a lab-grown ring, like how much it costs to make this in the lab, right? Man, that shit probably made like $1, $2 to make that shit in the lab. Ha! 3,500, 35. What is that? A 3,500% profit. I don't know, man. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just talking now. Okay, y'all. Oh, I did want to say that though about the introvert though, and that girl. She was like this 15-year-old girl, no friends, getting bullied at school. You know, their YouTube came and she got to become a personality on YouTube and ended up with 5 million followers and ended up becoming this YouTube star. And then like she started getting all these crazy stalkers and shit, or they had to keep moving. People, she started getting stalkers trying to come snatch that little 15-year-old up, you know, but all that was made possible from being an introvert. So I don't know, man, waiting to see how stuff play out. I don't think that I don't know how to get through to a 15-year-old. You know, like if I'm talking to some of the conversations with my daughter, be like, damn, like, what, like, you want me to, like, what you want me to start, like, whooping you or like beating on you or something? Like, I don't understand, like, what, you know what I mean? But man, I ain't finna do that shit. So shoot, but you know, sometimes it's just like, dang, like, why want, you know. You just refuse. You ain't trying to hear nothing from the so. And I guess the fact that she know I ain't finna do that is just like, I really ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say. Getting through to a 15-year-old, right? That's where I'm at. So I'm trying to see the silver lining of, you know, not wanting to leave the room. But hopefully things will turn out. All right, y'all. I'm going to take it in. I got to go get your girl from school. Text 832-888-7859. Appreciate y'all dropping in for the Breakfast with Baby podcast. Oh, yeah. Text 832-888-7859 to order your cake and pineapple cream cheese pie jars. We got these cake jars, nationwide shipping included. Got a couple people that done text. Let me check on y'all. I'm finna check on y'all and see what's going on. Y'all take it easy. We're gonna have a good week. Let me see you. Baka, tell Hello, Jonathan. Tell Miss Young. Hello, will do, man. Appreciate y'all dropping in. Appreciate it, everybody. Appreciate the love, and I am out.